Shalom. First off, I'd like to give an all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Yahweh, who the world didn't really calls God, in the name of Yahushai, who the world didn't really calls Jesus Christ. Secondly, I'd like to give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who continue to teach us this truth. And the salutations to you all came out there doing the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai sincerely. All right. So this is just a quick lesson on rehearsal, right? Because we are in the last few hours of the Passover, right? The Feast of Unleavened Bread. And, this week could bring a lot of challenges for different people, Satan, me personally, I've been kind of focusing on, in general, in my everyday life, even prior to Passover, I've noticed that I've had a big, I kind of rely on bread, rely on, things that have yeast and in general, a lot of heavy carbs. So I've been kind of reducing those. And man, like the cravings during this week have been insane. The pizza has been calling me, on YouTube shorts. I watch a lot of cooking content. I'm getting bread recipes. I'm getting, all these things, so just know that Satan is always working, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, been able to kind of just like, kind of just wave it off and understand that this is like, this is a week. Come on. But it's interesting to see how much the uptick in the type of content I've been getting and the cravings and all that stuff, just because through the spirit, the flesh knows that you cannot consume things that have yeast. So this is real quick. This is Judges 5:11, and it says, "They that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the places of drawing water." All right, so this is talking about the Israelites, all right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the people that descend from them. All right, who are delivered from the archers, from the noise of the archers. All right, we know that's talking about what? That's talking about the thermonuclear destruction. All right, so it says these people. All right, so they that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the places of drawing water. So places of drawing water is a euphemism or a nice way of saying people who are in captivity. All right, it says there they shall rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. All right, so that's exactly what we were doing. That's exactly what we are doing. We are rehearsing the righteous acts of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which he had commanded us, man. The Passover ceremony, a beautiful ceremony. All right, and ongoing days afterward, man. The Feast of Unleavened Bread and keeping these days and keeping the Sabbath and keeping all these things, properly. It's like as a rehearsal, And it says, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel, then shall the people then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. Exactly. So that's the point, man. The point of this isn't to get it 100% right. Well, this one is easy, so we could most definitely get this 100% right. But the point of, trying to keep the commandments to the best of our abilities, trying to, go out there and do the work to the best of our abilities, do our videos, all right? It's to rehearse, right? It's to rehearse the righteous acts, man. Because what does it say in James? I'm actually going to get it. All right, it says in James, let me see if I find it here, Salakia. Driving to the plantation, so gotta be a little careful. But the Spirit hit me now, so that's when we gotta do it. It says, this is James chapter 2, verse 22. It says, "Seest thou how faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect?" Exactly. So that's one of the things, man. This is speaking right. I believe in regards to Abraham. All right. So faith, yes, it's something that's unseen, but there are certain actions that you can take that will show your faith. All right, and rehearsing the righteous acts is one of those many things. It says, and the scripture was fulfilled, which saith, Abraham believed God, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of God. Ye see then that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only. Exactly. So just saying that you have faith and having faith isn't enough. All right, these works are also important. And what are some of those works? Some of the things that I've already mentioned. Doing your law keeping your law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities. All right, the easy ones, the dietary law, the grooming law. All right, those two are pretty much keeping the Sabbath. Those are the to the best of your abilities. But those two in particular, the grooming law as well as the dietary law, those are easy to keep. Those are probably the easiest ones where you can easily show your faith, man. When you eat outside, it gets a little complicated. They might choose to cook certain things on the grill that you have ordered, something afterwards, and stuff like that. But for the most part, if you cook at home, the dietary law is simple. All right. The grooming law, keeping a beard on your face and not getting lineups. At first, it could be difficult, but as time goes on, it's very easy to do. Just leave your hair alone. You know, it's really that much. It's really that simple. Leave your hair alone, or if you're gonna choose to go to a barber or whatever, just tell them no shape up. It really doesn't get any more complex than that. But these are two very easy ways that you can show faith. I say that the Sabbath is one that's a little bit more, you know, different, because sometimes if the Sabbath falls on a weekday and you got to work the next day, then you got to work. It is what it is. The Lord knows your heart. But these things that we do them not only because the scriptures tell us to do them, but also because it's a show of our faith. You know, actively refusing to consume pork, actively refusing to consume shrimp, crab, lobster, or any bottom feeders, fish without scales, etc., etc. These are things that show faith. These are things that show faith, man. It says, ye seen how that by works a man is justified and not by faith only. Likewise, was not Rahab the harlot justified by works when she received the messengers and sent them out another way? For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. Exactly. So when you are out here, having faith and believing in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, believing in the name, it's powerful. But there are works attached to that. If I'm, oh Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, till my face turns blue, but I'm out here eating shrimp, I'm out here getting shape ups. I'm in the clubs getting drunk every weekend. I'm selling drugs on the side. Then, maybe that person does have faith and does believe in the name. All right. But the works aren't there. It's a two-part thing. So, this situation, not this situation, but rather this holiday, this holy day, all right, this high holy day that we have participated in for the week. All right, is just another way that you can just show your faith to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, so your faith to yourself, because sometimes, those things of doubt, those thoughts of doubt might creep up, and this is a perfect holiday, or Salaki, I keep saying holiday, this is a perfect high holy day for the Israelites, all right, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the people that descend from them, which is it's a good way to kind of give yourself a spiritual reset and to remind yourself that, you're in this for the long run. You got to remind yourself that you're in this for the long run. You're in this because you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And the way that you show your belief is by doing the works. All right, to the best of your abilities. All right. So this was just a quick lesson on, you know, making sure that your faith is attached to works. All right. So I'd like to give an all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the honestly apostles and ministers of great millstone who grew well. Salutations to Joachim out there. And until next time, shalom.